What's up, games? Welcome back to Disco Elysium. So picking up where we left off last episode, and my plans for this episode are to basically just continue exploring Revachol, because it's 6:45 in day one, as you can see, and I've kind of been, I haven't been making a lot of progress. So I think my plan for this episode is to basically just start exploring. So we've been to basically like over to the right. There's some people we can talk to over to the right where the dock workers are. But I don't want to go there just yet because I feel like that might progress the story. Because we have to talk to the leader of the dock workers union and that sort of thing. So I'm going to leave that for now, but I'm going to explore like I don't know if there's any areas to the right, but I might go double check. And then we'll come back around here and talk to these guys who are playing this game. So yeah, that's going to be how we start off this episode, I guess. I don't know. Because there's a lot to see and do. So yeah, we'll head over here first. There's the racist lorry driver. Yeah, so there are all these guys. And I don't really want to head in that direction just yet. I think I can go down south either. We obviously have the hotel. We have this area, but yeah, I don't think we can go down to the right. Because this part is sort of blocked off. I think. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, also slogan, human ops covers the truck. Also these things here. Yep. Okay, what's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
That's really cool though, I love that. Sort of structure of that is really beautiful.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
That reminds me of like the King George's from England. It's like goes the first all the way through to like the fourth and the fifth.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Okay, so we've asked who is this? Encyclopedia Medium. What does this king do? I mean, it is a white check, so might as well try it.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy? Interesting. In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Oh.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury? Fair enough, I have other questions, stop the knowledge from pouring in.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth.
Oh my god.
Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
So he's basically just Scrooge McDuck. Just a gigantic chamber of gold and treasure.
He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I was also going to make the connection between this and Smaug from the Hobbit. I guess I was going to say the Hobbit books, but it's just one book. But then the Hobbit movies as well. Because obviously Smaug has like the big hoard of treasure in the mountain. So it's kind of like that as well.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Hell yeah, horrific necktie. I would like to sleep on gold, hustler style. The king is the king and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. Hustler style. Okay, the king is the king. He can do anything. Really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Of course he was.
Not
That
just
makes
any
complete sense.
nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Hell yeah, okay, what is nose candy? This is a lot to process. So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie. Okay, where is he buried now? Proceed. This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Oh my god. What is this, like, Eldritch horror, like, Bloodborne style, insight type thing? Goddamn, okay. Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yeah, I mean, I could have guessed. Okay, so he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Elysium Bay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so where is he buried now? I guess he's buried in the bay.
Beneath the cold waters of the Elysium Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue? Yeah, it looks like it was ripped out.
The original was blown apart by communists, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument? Oh, yeah, it must have been like that group that's trying to bring tourism back to the district that we found out about in, I think it was the bookstore.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic. That's such a bad idea. I really don't get art. That's actually, I kind of vibe with that a little bit. I think that's kind of fun.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Yeah, never mind, I'm in the minority.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. He's dead. And if he died happy, then fair enough, I guess. If he died with, a ton of cocaine, then fair enough. There we go. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Interesting. Oh shit, hang on, it's raining. Should probably put on my raincoat. Even though I don't know if it makes a difference, but still, might as well. Wait, fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Nice. I don't think it makes a difference, but I'm, trying to roleplay. So might as well. Okay. Quick save. Okay. White tank top, huh? Interesting. White tank top. +1 physical instrument. Work it. Tank top, gym vest, reeking of sweat. The sleeveless shirt is the best choice if you're not afraid to show off your masculine upper body and that hairy chest. It's a very cursed look, but I respect it. Okay, get some more money, please. Okay, there is that person down here that we can talk to. Anything down here? No. Okay. My quick save though. Just in case this conversation goes horribly wrong, which it might. Okay.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Slap your fingers in front of her face. Oh my god. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions. Nothing to do here. Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Oh, jeez. Okay. What's my half-life again? I have to double check. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Right. Okay. This is my half-life. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later. Cops. Surprise haters. I think I read this before. Okay, fight or flight response. Okay. So, it's all about fear and adrenaline, that sort of thing. Okay, cool. So, my half-life's telling me this is a monster in disguise, which is not a good sign. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your... Oh, do I want to do this? I feel like this might be a terrible idea. Quick save. No. Okay. Normally I wouldn't do this. Because I think snapping your fingers in front of people is one of the worst things you could possibly do. Because it's so fucking disrespectful and awful. But...
Wait,
Okay, the lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay, if you say so. Okay. Fair enough. I think I might have pissed off Kim. But, I don't know. Okay. What is that? Okay, there we go. So these bottles are really hard to spot. A foreign car kept in good condition. Oh, you've really zoomed in here. Okay. There are those guys again. My quick save. I gotta keep saving because I'm fucking worried I'm gonna fuck everything up. Some more money. What's that?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Okay, what about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not
Racist
unusual
teeth.
in this part of town. This is our guy.
Okay, the lieutenant was the racist lorry driver. Okay, that makes sense. You think this lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Okay, leave. Okay, interesting. Maybe if I talk to him again, he'll be more responsive. Also something in my inventory. Oh, I think it's just bottles. And coins. Yeah, I have 2 bottles I can sell. Okay, let's quick save again. And we also have this to investigate. The lorries probably store fuel here. Now they store booze. It's like this is some kind of like demonstration, traffic jam. Okay, let's head back, shall we? Also, oh, I didn't realize I could zoom in. That's my bad. Okay. I can zoom in and out. Actually, shit, I should go back to the fridge and get some money by selling my bottles. Because every little bit counts. And it's also almost 7 p.m., which is not great. There we go. Okay. Come on. There we go.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Nice. I'm, like 1% of the way there. Maybe less than 1%. Of, paying God back. So, I'm making progress. Okay. now it's time to head down. So we took a right here. We entered the courtyard area. Nothing down there. I'm assuming... Okay, so we've been up there, obviously. Okay. Been over here, which is where the bookstore is. Oh. Hold on. I can get this. There we go. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Okay. Okay, there's that path up there. Okay, might as well go up. Is there anything? Okay, nothing yet. Okay, there's something here. Lonely Cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Fair enough. Let's try to find me. Okay. Oh. What the hell? Okay. Before I do that. Oh shit. That's Kuno S. I don't know if I want to go there just yet. Okay, so I might save this area for a little while. Because I don't want to piss off Kuno by approaching his, you know, sister. Because he didn't, you know, warn us about that. So I might avoid her for now. Hang on.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Okay, look closer first.
Faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Yeah, Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Sorry, point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. What cost we should solve it. Nothing, forget about it. Finish thought.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the Revolution? But what do you mean old?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay, fair enough. Okay, here we are back with these guys. Okay. Can I get out? Okay, kinda can. Okay. Might as well play this little game with these guys. Okay, let's quick save.
Can you please stop whining for 1 second and let me take this shot?
Rene and
Rene, you
Gaston
are
Martin.
the angriest man in the world.
Okay, better observer first. Hand-eye coordination. Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Acting without hesitation. It's a red check. The moment of time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game. Better observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
Oh god, that's such a mood. Like when you get older, back pain starts to become a real issue. Like I'm only in my 20s and it still fucking sucks. He tries to measure the throw.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Standing tall and proud, he looks at his partner with disgust. He also looks kind of like maybe he was in like a military, or like maybe like the Navy at one point. Based on the outfit at least. It's kind of interesting.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
Wait, what team?
Doesn't matter what team. Pick a team. Any team. The blue team. You're letting them down. Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball.
Why are you so mean to me?
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Oh my god. Fucking dinky winky. Okay, so obviously this went down because I hesitated. So it's even 42%. A moment of your time, fellows. Man, I should have tried it, but oh well.
Sure, officer. I am Rene Arnaud, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin.
Hey, I
How can
pronounced
we
it
help
correctly. Gaston Martin. Okay, the man in the uniform stands before you, tall and proud. Yes, it is a uniform. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't.
He shrugs.
Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Yeah, but you don't have a problem with
Cop
cops.
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So, again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
That's fair enough.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Yeah, he definitely served in, like, a war at some point. Like, all the conflicts in Revachol and that sort of thing. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths? Was there an earthquake here? Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around? Do you know what created it? I'm not going to say the sea monster one because he might, be really disappointed in me as a human being. So I might say the bullet holes one.
Yes. It was
Yeah,
left by
that makes
heavy
sense.
artillery fire.
I was going to say like the earthquake one didn't seem plausible. I figured it had to be related to the war, like the conflict and that sort of thing. Yeah. He replies with a reluctant nod. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
The carabiner frowns. Did you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
Okay.
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay, why shell them here in Martinez? You should have chosen the place away from people and buildings. Look around, I understand, I'd bomb this place too. Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He nods, inspecting you with some disdain. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
It's not my fault. I got absolutely wasted, my guy. I'm sorry.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Close to the northeast. Okay, Deathblow. Sounds grim. Not thoughtfully and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. Okay, Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing petanque on their mangled corpses.
Oh, yeah.
Blood
Probably.
ground. You got old Rene going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Okay, so that explains all the war damage. Is that why everything is so bummed out? Actually, I already know all this. I just wanted to know if you do too. Yeah, I totally knew all of this. This was more a test for you, Rene. Yeah, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They
Oh,
lit
yeah.
the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
Okay, there was a strange gleam in his eyes. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I like learning more about like the history of the world and like the conflict that preceded everything that we're experiencing. It is interesting. And obviously, we're like past all of that stuff. It's a very sort of sad like downtrodden town these days. But not that long ago, there was a ton of conflict and a lot of bloodshed. So it's interesting to kind of hear all about this, and to kind of like dig deeper into that stuff. It's sort of fascinating. I love the world building, at least. It's really, really cool.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
Oh,
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
a dark shadow runs across his face.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
Okay.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Oh god, here we go. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Companies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. Oh boy. So do I want to piss them off, or do I want to do I want to piss them off by sticking to my guns as a dirty socialist, or do I want to be super I don't know. I guess it's like I don't know these fucking terms, but it's like do I want to go more in like the direction of the working class and side with him, and kind of like gain his approval and favor. So that's how it should be. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah. You know what? Do I want to do this? Because I feel like I don't want to be inconsistent, right? I don't want to be like I don't want to like play multiple sides. I want to kind of stick to one character and like one kind of ideology at least. So I might go socialist for this playthrough. I don't. It's more aligned with how I feel in the real world. Because yeah, I don't know if I want to go super hard in the direction of like these soft socialists and the working class are really who matter and that sort of thing. So I don't know. It's complicated, but it's interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna commit to doing this.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
He takes a deep breath. Oh god.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs. Interesting. I really love sort of like world building and like the incorporation of different political ideologies and viewpoints in this. It's fascinating. I like how that kind of intersects with history. Like this whole world is so alive and it's so complex, and it's really fascinating. Like I don't know. Even though I stuck to my guns, like I get it. Like I get where he's coming from. It is fascinating to think about. And it's really good writing. Obviously, like it's fantastic writing to be able to kind of flesh out this world so much and to develop it this far. And make it like so three-dimensional. It's really good stuff.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philippe III factor into this? Point towards the monument.
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. It got nothing to do with anything.
Okay, fair enough. Who is this Frissel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
The old veteran falls silent and massages his chest. Oh boy. You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Interesting. Okay. What exactly is the suzerain? Conclude.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already?
Oh boy.
they forgotten already.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rene. I just woke up, man. It's been a hell of a day.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
Oh, God.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Oh, boy. Yeah, there's like a very melancholic nature to all of this. Yeah, even though he's choosing anger, like, it is a very, very sad, like, state of affairs that this whole, town, I guess, has been in. Has been there. Oh, God. Yeah, what is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Something such a Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects.
I don't know about that.
This is something the insurgents never understood.
I think, empathy is a good thing. And I think, maybe catering to, or like, being aware of and cognizant of, the weakest parts of our society is a good thing. But obviously, that's the whole point of this. Rene's from a different time. It seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Exactly. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I'm going to say this instead.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's had this rant many times before.
The carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
But real quick, just have to double check this. Yeah, my rigorous self-critique is almost done. Okay, yeah, this is the sorry cop thing, I believe. There we go. Wait. For fuck's sake. Never mind, I can't access the solution just yet. It's my bad. I don't remember what I get for doing this, but oh, well, that's fine. Let's get back to this conversation. Okay, the carabiner doesn't reply.
No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Now, let's talk about something else.
Right.
Okay, the old man stands tall and proud, looking at you inquisitively. Okay, I mean, this is a white check, so I might as well try it.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Nice.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
So the fun.
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You'll get to it. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, I know. Okay, not the best time to take a drink, but I'll come back to that white check later, right? Because, yeah, for now, I gotta, up my composure, I guess. Yeah, thank you for your time, Leaf. Okay,
Rigorous
here we go.
self-critique.
we did it. Okay.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
Oh my
You
god.
held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment
Oh,
for
shit.
20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging
Oh.
from the darkness of your past.
Okay.
You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
Oh, shit.
And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Wow, that's fucking cool. I love that. Okay, so first of all, the locker room stuff, very cursed. But and also the keeping the woman in his apartment for 20 minutes. Not a great thing to do, Harry. Um, but also speaking of, I guess his name is Harry. So now we know that. I think there was something about Harry in an early episode that we heard like mention of. Can't remember where exactly it happened. Maybe it was in like a random kind of thought speaking to me. But I guess yeah, our character's name is Harry, which is very interesting. Um, but yeah, I and ultimately like I don't want to let the misery win. We got to overcome it. So I feel like that's my goal for this playthrough. Hopefully, again, ignore the thing on the right because that's glitching out for some reason. It happened last time. Okay, intelligence and psychic. Red check failures heal +1 morale. Okay, that's cool. Okay, FIS. I don't remember what that is. And more what? Whatever those are. Red check failures heal +1 health. Okay, that's good. Learning up the pain threshold raised to 6. Okay, good to know. And yeah, okay, cool. We have some other thoughts that we'll get eventually later on. And we have rooms for multiple of these. Okay. I have 2 skill points. Okay. I might unlock these later on when after I get my 3rd one. But yeah, for now let's keep exploring. Okay, let's quick save. Might speak to Gaston Martin.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
He takes a bite out of his sandwich. Because yeah, we spent so much time with Rene that we barely got glimpses into Gaston's character, so I want to kind of speak to him a little bit more and find out more about what his deal is. Because he seems like a very chill guy compared to Rene.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Oh my god.
Rene, it's the little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Hit him with the tisk tisk, holy shit. That's really funny. Also love the chewing sound effects. Or the dialogue. That's very good. Also, I think I'm going to buy with Gaston a lot more because I completely agree. It's all about like the little things in life. I love a good sandwich. I love a good meal in general.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Point to the sandwich. Can I have a bite of that? Oh my god, that reminds me of the I Think You Should Leave sketch with Tim Robinson, where it's just that guy going, "Give me that, give me that," and he's just trying to get a bite of like his coworker's burger, or like his student's burger. So that's what that reminds me of, which is very funny. Okay, tell me what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
He looks at the clouds wistfully. Come on, you must have heard something. Really, you know absolutely nothing? Shay, maybe you could help me with something else then.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
That reproach fills his eyes.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
His cheeks
I
turn red.
always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respect?
The old Carabiner can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Oh?
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Oh my god, Rene. Holy shit. The Carabiner crosses his arms.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it?
Oh shit.
Is that okay, Rene? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Okay. He knows Everard Clare, who's the guy that we need to speak to. Yeah. How do you know Everard? Are you a Union member? Can you help me get inside the harbor? Thanks, that's all for now. How do you know Everard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers.
Oh, the brothers.
I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Oh, shit. Okay, some good backstory there.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
What do you know about history?
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
I do love the French accents. They're very fun.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Okay.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
It's currently 7:30. Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Everard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
Ah, Edgar, huh? Interesting. What if Edgar's the other brother? In many ways.
Oh, yes.
You're not an actual member.
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Everard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Huh.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavain. Comes to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
Oh, come on. He's off. He's just a little guy. He's just a really innocent little guy. Who's just trying to enjoy a sandwich.
I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Oh my god. What are the little things you do for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
Interesting. What kinds of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, thanks, that's all for now. Conclude.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I wanted to ask you about the union again.
Sure, officer.
Oh, damn it.
They are the good guys around here. What do you need?
Can't talk to him about getting me into the docks through a different entrance or something like that. So, that option's gone now, but it's fine.
No, thank you.
What are the rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can.
Cochonnet? Okay.
That's the cochonnet.
Oh, never mind. Suspecting. He points to the small wooden ball in the middle of the crater. Interesting. Tell me more about it. I think that's all I need to know about petanque. Okay.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Is there anything else you can tell me about petanque?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
Oh, no, this is very important. I know we have a murder to investigate, but I want to learn about the rules of petanque.
Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man jar. You need to know things.
But do I really need to... But do I really and why? Okay, there we go. Do I really and why? It's a bit of a weird sentence. Okay, trivial. Ha ha ha. Grin at the man. You can still tell me, before anything happens. I think I get it. Thanks, Gaston. But I'm going to ask this.
Yes, you do. Knowledge is power. Bathe in it. Empower yourself. Trust me.
I don't want to threaten Gaston with potential violence. So I'm going to leave it.
Yes. I'm sorry, officer.
He is visibly shaking before you. Oh, that's sad.
Good. Gaston finally understands the rules now. Let's see if it makes him a better petanquista.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
You know, I want to talk to him, and I promise it won't be about the talk. Sure, we've got a case to solve. Leave. I don't know where they think it's going. I feel like I might have completely misunderstood that whole interaction, but I want to...
Hurry up, then.
I'm really pissing off here. Now I gotta pull a gimme that for the sandwich. Looks delicious.
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
Oh my god. All I can think about is that damn sketch from I Think You Should Leave. Give me that. Give me that. You're gonna tell everybody that I housed Gaston's burger?
The only one you have.
Oh,
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when.
please, man, can I just have a bite? Don't be a dick, Gaston. Let's play fair, bro. Okay, I'm not that hungry anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him to his to his sandwich. I don't want to take this man's sandwich. I'm sure like it would be crazy if I did that, but I'm sure there's gonna be food eventually. Like it's fine. I'll do it in another playthrough.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You must have other business then?
Oh my god, rhetoric legendary 14. Holy shit. Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich. Very low, 3%. No, I'm good. Bye for now. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for them for now. I think. So I might head down here then. God damn it. Oh, it's a chain. Didn't even notice. Okay. 7:39. Okay. Might as well head down south a little bit. I still look great. The gateway to the River of Filth. There's also someone over there. Okay. Let's head down here. Okay. Nosafed. Nice. There's a trash container there. Roy's pawn shop. Fast cash, fast times. Interesting. Okay, that sounds good. Container there. Okay, I don't know what that was. One bottle. Yeah, I know what that was. Maybe it was just trash. Okay. Someone over there as well. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Okay, interesting. Gonna file that one for later. Okay, might quick save again, and then we'll head into the pawn shop, I think. And then after that, we'll investigate the trash container there. Hopefully. This is quite a location. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. What's that? Yeah, bust of a woman. Plaque simply says DEI, or day. In the dock, a film projector is whirring away, possibly showing the classic Finnish film Öten from Alan Wake 2. Okay, what's that? Welcome to the pawn shop. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. So before I investigate all the things up there, I'm going to talk to the gentleman over here.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Okay, I already like the character portrait. That's really cool. I didn't talk about the character portraits for Rene and Gaston, but I also like them as well. I like how kind of detailed those characters are, or the character models are. They're all really unique and sort of realistic in some sense. I don't know. You can kind of see people that look like this in the real world. Like that sort of thing. It's fun. The man on the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
He asks.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. Shake your head. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? This is the like super cop dialogue choice. But I'm going to say the interrupting one first, I think.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
He flashes a smile.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
So I just realized how weird I look with my raincoat and the trash bag and the Dick Marlin hat. God, it's quite a look.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Not quite the collection indeed. Look around. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others. It's business finance all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, capitalize. Oh god. This is like the super capitalist viewpoint. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
If there's something I'd like to sell, electrochemistry, challenging 12. Is Roy high, and if yes, then what is he on? You may be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia? I have other business to take care of now. Now, let's talk about the selling thing.
Let me have a look.
I like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here, shot in photo. Check my pockets, access your pawn making. I don't have anything to sell at the moment, I should say. I like to sell my clothes. Do I have clothes to sell? Probably not. I'm gonna keep my clothes. Even though it would be good money, like I want to kind of hold on to them because they have different like stat boosts and things like that. I think Kim wanted me to keep the photo of the corpse, so I'm not gonna sell that. Check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Okay, we have a green Rene pen, which I'm not gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell that. And a postcard, which I could sell. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 30-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 1939, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Okay. Hang on.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Okay, so I just went and did some research, and by research I mean I looked stuff up. And apparently I can just sell the postcards.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Like the postcards are really good to sell because they don't really have any function. But I'm not going to sell like the gifts that I've got, like the pen and the handkerchief, because I mean, why would I sell something Kim gave me? That's such a dick move. Okay, I might sell the postcard then. The Grand Couronne. Nice. Okay, good stuff. I mean, we don't really need to hold on to that. I like to sell my clothes. I think that's basically it now. That's all I want to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Might be able to aid our investigation. I'm not going to bother with the drug thing. Because I feel like all the electrochemistry stuff with drugs and alcohol and that sort of thing is for like a very specific type of playthrough, right? And it's not one that I'm playing through right now. I'm not going to partake in, getting super high or getting, wasted, anything like that. I want to, this is going to basically be like the super sober playthrough of Disco Elysium, so I'm going to leave these kind of options for now. I'm going to go into this one. Might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Okay. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree? Actually, that's all I've got. I might as well ask.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself.
He looks into the swirling lights, then to you.
Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
God. I mean, imagine my luck. Like, imagine if I, like, the first dock worker I speak to that offers to help turns out to be the killer. That would be fucking hilarious, but oh well. Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today
Oh, yeah, I
asking
forgot
the
about that.
same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Ah, shit. Well, at least we got our answer now, so we gotta figure out who bought the gun that we pawned.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Okay, before we do that, I want to check this one. Track down your gun. Okay. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Wait, I sold you my gun. Was the buyer a policeman too? At least I know. Now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else. No. We gotta investigate this. Okay, wait, I sold you my gun. I also love that his name is Bird's Nest Roy. It's such an iconic name.
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
Oh boy.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions.
Oh.
The unhealthy kind.
Yeah, he's all about. He's really obsessed with light, so I guess that makes sense.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Okay, I feel like there's something you're not telling me. He probably has a good reason for that. Drop the matter.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
Oh boy, what was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Yeah, that makes sense. But hey, at least he didn't use the gun. Because otherwise he wouldn't have had a game. And it would have been brutal. But yeah. And he needed the money.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
What the fuck?
Then I agreed to take it.
Oh god. That's very uncomfortable and scary.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for? Happens to the best of us, I guess. I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. Oh god. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. Say nothing. Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Oof, that is 5 times as much as I have right now.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm such a cringe fail protagonist. Oh boy.
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us, I guess. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. I might as well.
No apologies necessary, officer.
He was the buyer a policeman too.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd.
Oh, interesting.
I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Interesting, okay. I mean, we haven't really encountered any characters that fit that description just yet. So I'm curious.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yes.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Boy, yeah, Kim must be, absolutely shocked and appalled. Okay. But also there was some pity there, so that's nice. There is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she tends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens militia? I'm sorry I sold my gun. Okay. I might do this one.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
I'm sorry, I'm worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Oh boy.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Ah, damn. Okay. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Nice. Inexperienced. Okay. Hang on. I don't really have anything else I want to talk about, so we might as well leave. Okay. And investigate everything else in here.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Is that a streetlight? But you get this. How much for the streetlight? There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Oh, not a streetlight.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
Interesting.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leaves it with the pawnbroker, doesn't he?
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
It is cool. I do respect it. It's got a nice glow to it. It's very pretty. How much for this streetlight? No, it's all good. I'm not gonna try and buy it. Not that I can afford it anyway, but you know.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Okay. Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, could this device become handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all in working order? I want to buy that boombox. Oh my god. 12 real? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, there's so many things I could buy, but like, I have to pay back God. So, I don't know, it's not really worth it.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
That is a fair point. That's interesting. I guess that means if I come across any tapes, I can play them if I have this. But again, it's 12 real, so I don't know if I can really afford that.
Like a beach party, with sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Turn to Kim. Theoretically, okay. Here's the deal, Kim. Can I bring it to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Okay, Kim, I'll just work out with Roy then. Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach. With a boombox like that, I'll bring the party to the streets. You're right, Kisaragi. Work first, party later. I'll just work out with Roy then.
I don't like beaches. They accumulate too many photons. It's always chaos out there.
Yeah, I kind of vibe with that.
But live your life, man. You can use it at a beach party if you want.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
That's a fair, understandable take, I guess. I mean, I personally love music, but, fair enough. I respect it. Bird's nest, Roy. Okay, that's all leave. Okay, it's 12 real, goddamn. Okay. What's this?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest
stand.
of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Oh, win her back.
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
I'm assuming that's my ex-wife.
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Thank you, Volition. I love how my Volition and Inland Empire are fighting each other. Okay, expect a nice on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Point at the knights on horseback. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Expect them blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing petanque. One of the blue figurines are these royalist soldiers. Yeah, it definitely fits this description.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
As I say, those outfits do really stand out. These royalist soldiers.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Fair enough. It's like the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
One of the figurines in rags. Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope, even we can do it. This contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend God, whose bitch it made me. Wow. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. That's the most, like, sitting on the fence response. Like, Rene would definitely call that a Gaston response. It's meant to give people hope, even we can do it.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Interesting. You got the truly cool figurine in the box under the table. I mean, might as well.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Of course, not knowingly.
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price.
Oh shit, 50
I'll
cents.
throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I mean... yeah. I mean, come on. I gotta get a
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Okay. Great.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Step away from the table, leave.
Hey.
Oh? What the fuck? Rhetoric? Look around. Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Oh my god. How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners,
Oh my god.
impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
That's certainly an interpretation of... well, an interpretation of socialism. Jesus. Okay, alright, that sounds like me. I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence.
Oh my god.
Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Holy shit. That's fucking awesome, though. It's kind of epic.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Oh my god, my fucking rhetoric is speaking to me about kickstarting communism. should I accept? Okay, wait first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on.
Holy shit.
Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Okay.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers, million-headed armies of nations, and the love of your own mother.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Mom. Okay, interesting.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world fell. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
You know what? I'm thinking maybe I can kickstart communism now. If, I'm the only person who can do this. God, this is really silly, but it's really funny.
Now get to work, comrade.
I mean, you know what? Why not, right? Roll up my sleeves and start building communism. Opt in. It's too tiring, I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. Now I'm gonna opt into communism. I think I found the episode title. Opting into communism. Oh my god. That's really fucking good.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what firing squads? Did they say anything about those? Wait, what do you mean communism has to have firing squads? God damn it. I didn't sign up for that. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Now I'm gonna do this.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Hell yeah. Got a new thought. New thought just dropped. Okay, but first I have something in my inventory. It's this. New figurine set. Headless Fallen Rider, which is definitely worth the price. Plastic headless Fallen Rider sits atop his equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous fallen cap for which he lost his head. The head is not included, of course. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to win her back. Whoever her is. Which I'm assuming is my ex-wife. Oh my god, this game is so fucking silly, but I love it. Okay. New thought just dropped. Nozovian Socioeconomics. Temporary research bonus. -2 visual calculus. Looks like reaction. Research time 3 hours 10 minutes. Okay. Problem. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its come up 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse, responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Or he is the big communism builder. Come witness his attempts to rebuild communism in the year 51. Oh my god. I mean, I gotta internalize that, right? Jesus Christ. It's so silly. Let's internalize that. I mean, let's see what happens, right? I might as well. Oh my god, I love this game. Okay, that should be everything in here, I think. Once I can speak to this guy about...
Hello again. How can I help you?
Okay, never mind. I can't speak to him about the thing about, like, his opinion on the war and, like, the royal soldiers versus... or the royalists versus the citizens? I can't remember, but I don't think I can ask him about his opinion on that. Okay, I think that's basically it, yeah. It's 8:14 p.m. Okay, but I'm going to call it there for this episode because I'm running out of time on this one. But yeah, I feel like I'm happy with the amount of exploring I've done now. I feel like, we're starting to kind of branch out and run into more characters and into different situations, and I'm glad I found the pawn store as well. Even though I am nowhere near the 130 real I need to pay back God. I don't even think it's possible to get that much money in one day, or at least on the first day, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there is if you're like super efficient and you go like find all the bottles and coins everywhere, but even still, I don't think it's possible to get 130 real on your first day. But we'll see what happens with God, and maybe the next episode or maybe the episode after that. I don't know. The fact that we're still on day one is wild. Like there's so much to see and do in this game, and time like both flies by but also goes really slowly. So it's I'm really enjoying it. At least I hope that God's not gonna kick us out and we're gonna freeze to death on the streets. But we'll see what happens. with him soon, I guess, in the next episode or the one after that. But yeah, so far, making good progress, exploring a lot. We have a bunch of new characters that we met this episode. I'm not sure about the old lady, but I'm sure she's fine. And then next episode, I'm going to explore around like this southwest-y area, I guess, because like there's a character to the right, and like there's the garbage bin just outside the pawn shop, and then there's a guy to the left of the garbage bin that we can talk to. So next episode is going to be more exploration. So I'm looking forward to that. So as always, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this episode and like learning more about like the conflict and the history of Revachol and Jamrock specifically and everything, and like how different people have perspectives from that, and like I guess the combination of like history and politics and all that sort of stuff. So I'd love to hear what you guys thought down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for part 6, I believe, or whatever part it is, of Disco Elysium.